Coming to you from the Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Studio, this is Next Weather.
An early snow has blanketed parts of the Midwest. Lake effect snow covered the streets of Chicago and partially obscured the skyline. Heavy snow made driving treacherous in parts of Illinois. And Michigan's Upper Peninsula received several inches of snow this morning. Here in our area, we're bracing for the cold, and some of us further north, like in Bethlehem, could see a flurry or two as our temperatures continue to drop. Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly's in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere.
Yeah, and you hit that nail right on the head. It's a flurry or two when it comes to the snow. It's not going to look like it did in Chicago.
Oh, there it is.
Well, hey, how about that? But it certainly is going to feel like it, and that is why we are on weather alert. It's going to be a cold one tomorrow, our first official freeze here in Philadelphia of the season. Now, the freeze itself, we're right on track. The average first occurrence for us is the 11th. But what we have tomorrow is also the wind that are going to be kicking up. So we have wind chills in the morning between 20 degrees, maybe even down into the teens and 20s. But the afternoon, it's not going to warm much. We're 32 to 35 even during the peak heating of the day. So it is definitely time for that winter gear. The strongest of the gusts are going to be between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., really in that 10 a.m. through 2 p.m. time frame. And I'm going to walk you through that in just a minute. I do want to show you where this is coming from. Check this out. These are the forecast temperatures tomorrow morning around the country. Look how cold it is. This wind and this air mass coming in from the north. I mean, how about places like Atlanta into the 20s? Places like Ohio into the teens. And, of course, we are in that as well with widespread 20s up and down the mid-Atlantic. In fact, let me go from the bigger picture and let's talk about our local conditions. You can pick your city here. I will put up our local map and talk about your out-the-door temperatures tomorrow morning in terms of the wind chill. And that's really what you want to focus in on, because this is what it's going to feel like when you go out. 20s and teens down the shore. Here in South Jersey, widespread low 20s, up and down 95, sitting at about 23 to 25 with teens out to the west. So the morning is hats, gloves, coats, you name it. If you can take the kiddos to school and not have them stand out, I'm sure they would appreciate that. Now, it will be warmer at noon, but still, how about 34 with a wind chill at 12 p.m., noon, lunchtime. Freezing mark for the shore, still 20s to low 30s back into our western areas. And then as warm as we get, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, we're still talking about wind chill factors that are into the 30s, and some of us will be into the 20s. Or at least at the freezing territory. So that is your day tomorrow in terms of your wind chill temperature. And again, it's one of the big things that we talk about. Gusts of wind pushing 40 miles per hour, if not exceeding 40 miles per hour, not just for an hour or two, but for hours. So you combine that with the cold, that's how we get the wind chills. They're not going to be as strong later in the evening, but it will certainly be impactful as you go out. Now, here's the latest futurecast. The blue would be some snow. We have a mostly sunny sky for a majority of the day, a few clouds in the morning. But like I said, we could get a few light snow flurries passing on by. Not everybody sees it. Few of you do. But know that that's a part of the story as well. Otherwise, it's going to be the cold and the wind for the day tomorrow. And we're always watching, of course, for the next snowmaker, the first snowmaker, I suppose, of the season. Tomorrow is not going to be it, but we could have a flurry or two throughout the day. So that's how it all comes together. 45 is the actual high temperature forecast, but it won't feel anywhere near that. It's one day we jump back into the upper 50s as we get into the rest of the week. It's dry until our next weather maker on Monday, when we track a chance of showers in the form of rain, by the way, Uke.
All right.
End it on both.
All right, buddy. Thanks so much.